The scary-looking person with a paramecia devil. The stamina freak with a mythical Zoan devil fruit. Haki monster without a devil fruit ability. One Piece has officially ended, with Luffy achieving his dream of becoming the Pirate King. 2050. 2051, 2 Pieces, Chapter 1, Next Generations. Gear 2nd. Gear 3rd. Gear 4th. Gear 5th. Should I plunder their treasure? Kamusari. When things are going according to plan, but then you hear a Gomu Gomu no. Then. Now. Girls with Time Machine. I am your granddaughter. Really? Boys with Time Machine. Watch your step. Thanks. Be shipwright. Be one of the weirdest straw hats. Have your arc partially overshadowed by Robin and Usopp. Super stereotypical American. Get your nuts squished. Turn into giant robot. Land best girl in the show. Refuse to elaborate. Franky. Fortnite developers. Write that down, write that down. Careful. This one bites. Who would win? Crocodile with a bag of rubber bands. Eneru with a squirt bottle. Jiraiya needing to use Rasengan to make a dent on a small tree. Meanwhile Kid Ace. People saying, Carrot can't join, she's too weak. Meanwhile Roger. Brought 2 kids on board. What my food sees through the door of the microwave. Whitebeard in heaven saying Ace is my son. Gold D a Roger in heaven saying Ace's son. Ace wondering where the Fox Sabo is. L will not be defeated ever again. I will never lose again. I was today years old when I realized SpongeBob meme face is actually Eneru's. Look guys. It's Eminem. For the last time. I'm not Eminem. Surprises. They aren't fun. Holy crap. Woof, woof. Follow me, you silly boy. It's true, we met Laboon back at Twin Cape, he's still waiting for you. Wait, Brook knows Laboon? Wait for it to get better. Wait for it to get better. Wait for it to get better. It got better. Go chase after him, dragon. To Prasad men with your boobs. Hello, can I ask you some questions? I prefer the real Hiki man. I said the real Hiki man. Perfection. Luffy will be king of the pirates. Blackbeard will be king of the pirates. Hey Sanji, can I get some ice cream? Fine, but only a spoonful. Are you going to sleep? Yes I am, now shut up. Maybe if you left Luffy with someone more responsible and not some mountain bandits, he would have joined the Marines. Only stupid idiot bad pirates put this hat on. Hiyori, there's something that I should tell you. Sure Tama, you can tell me anything. Well, my full name is actually Korazumi Ta. I got the good stuff, you got my money? Hey man, can you bring Coke to the party? Brings a big 2-liter. Grabs a case of cans/bottles. Brings Pepsi. Brings an off-dash, brand/store brand cola. Cocaine. Luffy punches a celestial dragon. Sengoku. Garp. Think Luffy. You can't bring back what you've lost, think about what you have now. I still have my crew. Worst thing happened to One Piece anime. Bad animation? Terrible pacing? Golden Haki? No, it's they used this opening only for 15 episodes. Anime logic. If you can't beat your enemy, eat them. Munch munch. Manga. Anime. Netflix adaptation. Anime ONLYS, this is my final Gear 4. How is he supposed to beat Kaido? Manga readers, this is my final Gear 4. 3 episodes left. Anime. Live action. Plot twists we need in One Piece. Rox is still alive. I Am Usama is Luffy's mother. Usopp is actually a descendant of Noland. Shanks is using Luffy and is the final villain. Dragon was an admiral. Zoro is from Shimatsuki family. Me when my mobile is on charging. Just laugh like a normal person. One Piece, we don't do that here. Yeah, I'm on season 5 of One Piece. We go by arcs here, sir. Me after using logic in an argument against my parents. I realize what I've done and I regret it now. People looking back at the events of 2020. What kind of joke is this? I used to be like this. Till I met him. Now I'm like this. When your family accuses you of farting. No, wait, I didn't. My teacher when he sees me trying to solve math. You dumbass, what the hell are you doing? Help me. Robin. Sengoku, Garp is extremely strong. Shinjo, Garp is extremely strong. Oda, Garp is extremely strong. Garp shows an extreme feat of strength. One Piece fans. Me, you watching One Piece? Friend, yeah, I'm on season 4. Me. Nika. Joy Boy. Roger. Shanks. Luffy. Eyes on AOT. Eyes on JJK. Eyes on CSM. Eyes on OP. All that I need to find is the treasure map. Tell us Oda. No break next week. Physical damage. Emotional damage. British people when they realize the website uses cookies and not biscuits. He'll turn into a woman. I want him to still be a man when he becomes our Nakama. Robin. Giga smart. Smart. Chopper, smart and dumb AF at same time. Not smart, not dumb. Dumb. Brain removed. Go Straw Hat, help your brother. You will come, right? You will come, right? It's me, Shinobu. Something happened and I wasted away a little bit. Look at me, I'm Sanji. You the one who ate the meat? 1 hour here is 7 years on Earth. Good, we wait here for Luffy to become the Pirate King. Moss Head, wear your jacket, it's cold. Nah, I'd win. Franky, she is a Yonku, run away. Aren't we gonna make our captain the Pirate King? Meet. Watch me trigger him. No. I was initially planning on being a casual fan, but then I thought, why not just let it consume my soul, instead? Have you ever heard of the All Blue? No, what's that? I'm ugly, that's not true, you're beautiful. I'm ugly, don't say that, you look nice. I'm ugly, that's a lie, you're very pretty. I'm ugly, you've just realized? I said, no more eating. You said, no, more eating. Them, how can you enjoy your life without going outside? Me. If I poke myself and it hurts, am I too weak or too strong? Too weak. Too strong. Definitely too stupid. Best cosplay ever. I'm smoker. What? Figureland Garling is the one who gave Whitebeard the scar. If he loses, I need to be here and die along with him. My friends. Me. Join my crew. You know what the world government's been calling me these days, Skibidi Toilet. So what? I thought that was your name, you wanna go buy something else? No, you don't get it, my real name is Skibidi Toilet. Luffy finds the One Piece and becomes PK. Return of Enel. Usopp and Buggy finally meets face to face. Luffy and crew. Law and crew. Kid pirates at the ancient kingdom, they found it at the bottom of the sea. Kid pirates would have won if they decided to recruit Apu because Shanks can't cover both of his ears. The kid pirates on the ocean floor. The Straw Hat Pirates entering Elbaf. The three original admirals and their best friends. Kuzan and Sol. Kizaru and Vegapunk. Akainu and his desk. The entire One Piece fandom when someone says One Piece is too long, so they're not going to watch it. Throughout all 1,000 chapters. Sanji only mentioned Zoro's name 6 times. And Zoro never mentioned Sanji's name. 10 members total bounty, 881, 6001,000 berries. 3 members total bounty, 8,744,000,000 berries. Bounty Hunter's importance in One Piece. You're a failure. But Vegapunk is dead. I'm Vegapunk and still alive. Jimbei joined the crew in Whole Cake Island. He joined the crew at Wano. He left BM and set LB with the future king of pirates, that was in WCI. He joined them at Wano and shared sake, which officially made him a crew member. Luffy said I'm your captain while leaving WCI when Jimbei said he'll slow down BM so they can escape. I'm gonna ask Oda. Every time I waste food, I have failed you. For ordinary peoples. For One Piece fans. Teacher, today we'll be learning about feudal Japan. Me after watching Wano. 360p. 1080p. 4K. Thanks guys. So long, partner. Kohei, my manga series, ended in 430 chapters. Gidge, my manga series will end after 5 more chapters. Taba, my manga series would have ended long ago too if it weren't for my health breaks. Oda, your manga series have endings? Gear 5 is suspiciously similar to Brazilian martial fight capoeira. When you accidentally open your front camera. The best revenge ever. Why I like. Hee traumatized Frenchman. Toei Animation after Dragon Ball GT ended. One Piece. A gun ate a fruit and became a dog that shoots baseballs. Elaborate on that. No. I have no desire to dominate anyone. Robin is more of an older sister to Luffy than a mother. Change my mind. Never ask a woman her age. A man his salary. The world government anything about the lost century. Normal people. One Piece fans. A teacher in Mexico is teaching his students physics using One Piece. Why you know station admiral at the Grand Line or other major pirate stopping points? One Piece fans watching Luffy and crew get lost on the sea, stumble upon a new island where a princess needs saving and Luffy loses the first fight but miraculously gets spared and wins the second fight for the 10th arcade in a row. I've killed thousands of people, what did you do? I call the giant island Elbaf. Dude, WTF. Pirates are evil, the Navy is justice. But that's only true because history tells us so. Children who've never known peace have different values than children who've never known war. Wow, we're almost to Fishman Island, you guys. Bartholomew Kuma. Nice pool, tell me you're going to live. I'm going to live. LF, you don't love me at my. Then you don't deserve me at my. One Piece Remake. Me, only on episode 406. Nami is the real captain of the Sunny. Change my mind. Vivi was introduced as a Team Rocket-like villain and is now traveling via blimp with a purple-haired man and a talking animal. To be continued. Zoro, I tried to change my password into Sanji but Twitter said the password is too weak. Criticizing Oda for over-sexualizing female characters more and more over time. Hating on women who dare to cosplay as one of those over-sexualized female characters. You're so dumb, haven't you heard of this proverb? If you're hungry, eat. One Piece memes. One Piece memes without a character being gay. You have to understand, he had a very terrible childhood. I understand, I'm having a terrible childhood now. Too often. Often. Sometimes. Rarely. Never. Can't. Me, wanna watch One Piece together? Bae, yeah, it's only a few seasons, right? Me, yeah. Law, this is your spine. Kid, WTF, put it back. I need to buy a cake for tomorrow's cooking class. Parents at 3 a.m. What's the matter? There's a suspicious shit behind ours. CP9 agents are on board. What a pain. What's so important? It's just a fruit that turns you into rubber. That's right, Nami. I guess the One Piece was inside us all along. Yeah, no, Luffy, in a way we're all Nika. Even though it's a plant, a Marimo is the perfect aquatic pet. They're pretty, way cuter than a sad, cramped betta, and require less maintenance. They're considered good luck in Japan and can live for 200 years or more. Fill a mason jar with some pretty rocks, water, plop a Marimo in there, and enjoy for years. Adopt a Marino. I'll be waiting for you at the land of Elbaf, come on any cost. Me looking at the first question on the math test. Shirahoshi, Luffy. Boa Hancock, Luffy. Luffy, Broly. Broly waifu. What I feel like. What it actually looks like. Big Mom's husband's POV on the night of their honeymoon after Big Mom said, let's switching positions. One Piece when I'm alone. One Piece when my friend walks in. One Piece when my mom walks in. One Piece when my dad walks in. World's greatest swordsman. The real greatest swordsman. Most beautiful woman in the world. The real most beautiful woman in the world. Luffy gets a new bounty.
Don't do it, Luffy, they're too strong.
The admirals are strong, but not as strong as family. I will never let anyone I love die again.
We are out of meat.
Cook Chopper. Boa Hancock. Anul. Worst devil fruit when it comes to Luffy. Broke ass. I'm Kazuki Odin. Strong and independent. I'm Nika. I can't sleep. Have you tried deep breathing and drank enough water? Do you have problems you want to talk about? Are you stressed or sick? Do you need anything? Well, I can. Good night. Zoro 1 minute into testing no sword style advanced Conqueror's Haki punches on Sanji. I thought Germa, I thought the exoskeleton was durable. Me watching. Me recommending. Give me a reason to live. To be continued. Okay, thanks. Trade offer. I receive 20 years of your life. You receive the best shonen jump manga ever. Attacks. Gum Gum Pistol, Gatling Bazooka, Red Hawk, Red Rock, Kong Gun, Lighting, Whip, Budgerung Gun, etc. etc. Bankai Getsuga Tensho / Jujisho. Shadow Clones / Rasengan Raisin Shurikens. I'll protect you until you're ready. I'll keep you warm until you're ready. I'll carry you until you're ready. Fly, bitch. At last, I have finally found the fridge. Hold it right there, don't expect yourself to get to the fridge that easily. Me brings a dog at home. Dad, keep it away, I don't like dogs. Also dad and dog at 2 a.m. Law explaining the plan. Kid and Luffy rushing in. Chopper and Usopp. And he saw Nami naked too. Sanji. Non-One Piece watcher, I'm not watching it because it's too long. One Piece watchers. Not enough episodes. On my pride, I'm gonna crush them in the new world. 2 years later. People who want to become king of the pirates. People who want to become world's strongest swordsman. Togashi returning to Shonen Jump only to see Oda still writing Wano. Nothing changed. No one is above the law. Don't drop him, Tra guy. Law, this plan is perfect, but don't do anything reckless, got it? Straw Hats, indeed. Straw Hats 5 minutes later. Luffy, we need a plan of attack. I have a plan, attack. Luffy, anytime Law says they need to lay low. We're going to ignore Law. Luffy, I am the captain. Zoro, I am the swordsman. Chopper, I am the doctor. Law. Pathetic. Law, make sure that nobody in Wano finds out who we are. If they do, the whole mission will be compromised. Also Law. Roronoa is with them and he knows our plan. Even as reckless as they are, they wouldn't do a foolish thing like taking down Hold'em. Hold'em Sama. Luffy's right hand. Kid's right hand. Trafalgar's right hand. I'm gonna ruin the plan. No, we're all going to die. I'm gonna ruin the plan. Me too. Me 3. They don't even know I have an army of baboons. The Vivi reaction when she saw that Luffy released Crocodile during Impel Down. So, do mermaids poop? Luffy. He asks the important questions, so you don't have to. Luffy's rule. If your edible object is hard, throw it at your friends. Even if you kill them, those bastards won't die. Oh, God. Not you too, One Piece. When you eat a weird fruit and get a bacterial infection instead of devil fruit powers. I hate One Piece. Oh Squidward, you know what we say, the only people WHG hate One Piece. Have never watched One Piece. Every masterpiece has its cheap copy. Send your best mema pieces. Okay. Yahoo, I finally found the legendary One Piece. That's only one piece of the treasure, there are still 999 pieces remaining. But it took me over 1,000 episodes to find it. You can't defeat me. I know, but he can. Garp. Nami. Bartolomeo. Sabo. Hancock. Fujitora. We won't come to kidnap your hairy daughter who'll be born someday. She won't be hairy. An evil spirit, where is it? It's you. What? The reason why I love Luffy. Hey, it's your cousin. Laboon, no, that's old man Whitebeard. Trafalgar, why didn't you lead me to my fate? Straw Hatya insisted you were his friend, so I carried you just in case. The just in case is what gets me. He knows how much friendship means to Luffy. OFC he does Luffy has been calling him. What Blackfoot you went to see Big Mom? How in the world could that happen? I leave you alone for 5 minutes. First, do you want to get out of there? We doff. Oh thank God, adult supervision. To tell you the truth, Straw Hatya, Zoroya, and I were identified by them. Oh, I'm sure it was Luffy's fault. No doubt or hesitation whatsoever. I'm sure Ace would be proud of how far you have come. What? You think so? Can I make you a meal? He has awakened the beast. Carrots so beautiful. Nami's lesbian ass isn't safe anymore. The duality of men. I'll remove your C prism stone cuffs. I went through a lot of trouble. Raizo is this close to F off and leave Luffy to his own damned luck. Nami. You can even be the most badass of the whole series, but you'll always end up like that if you piss her off. Luffy, you have to stop messing with your enemies. See, you can't help laughing either. It's not moving, LT's dead. My lovely skeleton. Far away in the distance you can hear Brook go, I was already dead yo ho ho. Gold Roger. Olivier Levasseur. Silvers Rayleigh. Walter Raleigh. Alvida. Awilda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you quit drugs and start having a good lifestyle. After meeting Luffy. I want to live. I want to leave. What did happen with your teeth, Teach? Colgate. God Usopp. What, you know me? Of course I do, you're the king of sniping. Idiot, I'm not high maintenance. Right, back? No, you are. What? I am going to kill you. Please do. Please don't. You won't. Try me, bitch. Not if I kill you first. Why? Okay, but make it quick. I can walk on seawater using others. I can ride on it. I can fly. Yah-ho ho ho. The one who shot and killed your mother Scarlet was me. Hey, if you attack her verbally like that, my barrier doesn't mean anything. Trogai, Mosshead? Catch us. Why are you relaxing on my shoulder? At the very least, I'd like a girl. Take off, Sanji. Go, Sanji. Goodbye, failure. Goodbye. I want to marry you, but I can't do it. I want to go back to my friends. What? Sanji rejected a girl. Thoughts on robots taking over the humanity? From every point of view, this is never going to happen. I would sacrifice myself to save the humanity. Like in those sci-fi FLMs, so cool. What if we are robots and don't know it? Please take over humanity, we literally suck. Is a robot. The leader of the Revolutionary Army, Dragon, that's your father. What, is this my dad? I've never seen him before, he doesn't really look like me. Zoro. Hey, isn't that needle too long? Also Zoro. Stop it. Oh, thanks. Damn it. This is my crewmate, Marimo, he is massive pain in assholes. I don't have devil fruit, he don't have devil fruit. I have Haki, he has Haki. He has 320 million bounty, I have 330 million, great success. Gold Rogers voice actor after 20 years of waiting. It's showtime. What's so good about it? They are just walking. One Piece fans. You wouldn't get it. Regular MCs after a battle. Luffy after a battle. Straw Hatya, you're the worst. You, too, are. From that generation. Age 21, age 16. Meanwhile Luffy and Boa Hancock when they first met. Age 17. Age 29. Monster Trio plus Usopp. Sanji. Zoro. Luffy. Usopp. The reason why Sanji hates Zoro is because he looks like his brother Yanji. So loose. You straw hats are all like that? This isn't my fault. Because, if you think of me someday, I'd rather you remember my smile. Son, don't call me that. Even if I call Samvion father, it wouldn't be you. Not just Straw Hat, and that's. Who is that? I'm Sanji. Sanji from the Straw Hats. By the way, this Blackfoot guy, why isn't there any picture of him? This is the picture. Did you take off the lens cover? I become square with no blind spots. Shut up, what the hell are you doing? When your parents leave you home alone. If you don't come back, I'll be here. Starving to death. When your 10 favorite shows are divided over 8 different streaming services. I'm gonna become the king of the pirates. Describe shounen anime in one sentence. People with powers are fighting. That is a very special boy. What the hell is that? Now you're getting serious. Oh, not to worry, if he was really serious he would be topless right now. Show me the shadow clone technique. Hide in the ceiling and get stabbed by a spear. You can't tell me that these two wouldn't be goddamn anime nerds in the real world. I absolutely love how Bartolomeo was introduced. First he's like the ultimate troll during the Colosseum fight, and then he turns out to be the biggest Luffy fanboy. It is so great. He protect. He attack. But most importantly, he snack. Stick to the plan. Shove it up your ass. Listen, old bag. Even if it means death. We won't let you go to the rooftop. There are 2 types of people. Oh, I'm flying. It is very high, I'm scared. Know the difference. The Pirate King. The Pirate King. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Do you have any last words? I want to rewatch One Piece. The One Piece, I wonder who will find it. I think that will be my son. He dead, bro. Listen here, gentlemen, this episode isn't just about animation. LT's about emotion and brilliant execution. I punched the Celestia dragon. What did it cost? Everything. You guys always act like you're better than me. Franky wears a new underwear. Sanji flirts while making tea. Zoro takes off his shirt. Luffy eats, sleeps, and talks at the same time. Show me the real Joy Boy. I said the real Joy Boy. Perfection. When you're 35 but haven't aged a day mentally. The 8-year-old handsome man gazes up to the cherry blossoms at night. I was sure that you had died. Me, too. Sorry, but we can't be together. Why, Luffy? 'Cause I've got these two. I will definitely not let them beat me. Them, would you punch your best friend in order to date Nico Robin? Me. He'll definitely make things worse. He'll just lose his way for sure. You can become my ally. You sure? Stay out of it, Captain, you moron. Gear 5 is a joke. It looks like a joke. The transformation is nothing serious. Congratulations, after more than 1,000 chapters you have understood that One Piece is ridiculous. He never showed any indication of it, not at all. That's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna make him part of our crew. What? No, wait a minute, Luffy. Admit it, because his awesomeness might blind my eyes and make my heart explode. You understood him completely. Celestial dragon we can't hate. Villain we respect. Marine we love. Shichibukai we respect. Ladies, if your man looks like this, that's your man. Give me his brother. Dorm on fire. Cause of fire. Grabs the fire extinguisher like a normal person. Screams. This is lit. Tries to communicate with fire. And Zoro slept through the entire thing. Oda be like, smoking is healthy. Eyes on Aote. Eyes on JJK. Eyes on Haikyuu. Eyes on One Piece. Time travel gets invented. Other people, finally I get to relive my best moments in life. Me. No ace don't fight Akainu. Mero Mellow. Blackbeard. God Usopp. Buggy D Clown. Con D Oriano. What? Why are you going that way? Sigh, every F Arc Straw Hats headline. But we mature adults must get our act together. Yeah, under no circumstances should a samurai enter. Master Cat Viper, huh? I wonder what kind of person he is. He's a wonderful person. Brook for starters, he doesn't chase me around to eat me. Intergenerational equity or something. Mosshead, I need to talk to you. I came back from hell to kill you. No, forget about it. You don't have to be a devil fruit. User in order to be cool. Franky, I love the beam. That robot was totally useless. Alliances between pirates are often marked by betrayal. Are you gonna betray me? No. Stares at Robin. Luffy. Mr. Fantastic. Zoro. Sanji. Gordon Ramsay. Nothing to see here, just Rayleigh watching Roger's son die on IMAX while doing nothing to save him. I want to see this. Pirate King Luffy versus Fleet Admiral Kobe. Luffy becoming king of pirates like Big Mom. Blackbeard. Luffy. Zoro. Kaido. My father when he was 18 years old. 24 years old me. I wanted to have your devil fruit power. Mero Mellow. You guys always act like your death better than mine. Every masterpiece has its cheap copy. This is Alvin and the Chipmunks. When you get away from Big Mom and her castle gets destroyed in the process. Queen, insult his underlings and tell them they can all die. Underlings, we switching side. Queen. What? 91, Ace appears. 483 disappears. Y'all got any abandoning me? We got unconditional love. Welcome to the gang, kid. We've got Nami, Zoro, and Usopp. What did Usopp do? He has 100 million men under him. We are here to save you from your virginity. If you touch it, I will end you. The end of One Piece. The world. Nami in a Lego castle. Younger me not understanding why life has to be so painful. Adult me realizing there wasn't even a good reason for it. He's so dedicated to Luffy. Isn't it hard not to smile? Yasopp. So anyway, I started blasting. Now, Shanks, you have a choice. You may fight the other Yonko, or fight small timers and merely be a big fish in a small pond. Big fish, big fish. Big F fish. If I had a nickel for every time an antagonist tried to kill Sanji by drowning him, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Bonnie, say that you want to live. I want to live. One Piece fans after Bart cuts a man's tongue off for disrespecting Luffy senpai. Luffy doesn't even know he exists. Same One Piece fans after Yasopp shots down Bart's crew for disrespecting Shanks. Shanks is his captain and good friend of almost 20 years. Also Bart attacked and tried burning down a village they swore to protect and sold them merch. Say that you want to live. I want to die. I need you to tell Luffy, Kuon and Vivi. Luffy and Princess Vivi? Tell them they both have D. What? It's called Conqueror's Haki, bruh. Dude, you need to get F out of my house, you smell like pure unfettered ass. Who would win? Future Pirate King. Some dog. Bro, did you seriously just talk? During the buggy transponder announcement at Marineford, someone kidnapped Nami and changed her clothes. Honest reaction. It should have been me, not him. D meeting, annual meeting. The council should now decide your fate. SAD, Bo. Make Luffy drink this poison. No. Male cast. Female cast. Did you know? The reason Smoker is always drawn smoking a cigar is so the readers don't confuse him and Zoro when the two are in the same panel. We're pirates. And we don't play by the rules. I want the real best streamer. I said the real best streamer. Perfection. Did you know? The reason Big Mom has so many children is to make up for the absence of mothers for a lot characters in the series. Welcome to the Elbaf Arc, where we'll talk constantly about going to Elbaf without actually going to Elbaf. Look after sick wife and lonely kid. Shoot down a ship of people who surrendered then were told they'd be let gone. Oda every new arc. Oh boy, here I go splitting up the Straw Hats again. I can predict what Oda will do next arc. No, you can't, random YouTuber, no one can. A hero forget it. We're pirates, I like heroes a lot, but I don't want to be one. Pirates eat meat and have big parties, but heroes take meat and give it to poor people. I want to eat meat. Okay, listen up. Heroes are people who share their booze with other people. I want to drink my booze. What men think they want? What men really want? One Piece, the TV phenomenon with 1,000 episodes you may not have heard of. Your sentence is community service, now serve our community, and get rid of those beast pirates. Let's get lost. Okay then. Let's eat, everyone. Let's eat everyone. Emu watching the D clan killing themselves in order to protect the celestial dragons. Anya is invading other manga series in a new trend. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. A Mihawk fan, I think Mihawk is stronger than Shanks. A Shanks fan waiting for that. You just activated my trap card. We better never see One Piece live action reach Dressrosa. And oh, you can't just punch a Logia fruit user if your body is 70% water. Yeah, I can. When someone asks for anime recommendations. Me. One Piece. Sanji, getting beaten to death. Also Sanji. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. Regular people's jawline. Whitebeards. Marco could have taken care of Oyaji as his personal doctor. But Oyaji sure do love his nurses. Why are Luffy and Zoro fighting? Wrong answers only. The world government is a criticism of far-right, nationalistic fascism. No, the world government is a criticism of globalist collectivism. Slavery is bad. Yes. One Piece fans if they have a time machine. No, King Cobra, don't go there. He does exactly what I do. But better. Hey, can you show me that picture? Splendid. The Mask of Sogeking. The Mask of Loki. I like you. I like. Learn ninjutsu. Eat devil fruit. Saturn doesn't stop the Straw Hats from escaping. Emu. I don't want to play with you anymore. I prefer the real Dr. Vegapunk. I said the real Dr. Vegapunk. Perfection. Hi, I'm Lilith, one of the satellites of Dr. Vegapunk, the genius scientist. Queen abandoned his 10-year-old son 26 years ago. Franky is 36 and was abandoned by his parents 26 years ago. Does the maths. People who hate One Piece. People who love One Piece. Kaido arrived to Wano before 28 years ago and conspired with Higurashi. Interestingly, Yamato is also 28 years old. That means Higurashi might be Yamato's mom. You can't defeat me. I know, but he can. When you become the world's strongest swordsman but your rival loses his arm and now you're waiting for some Marimo to become stronger and surpass you only for him to bow down and asks you to train him so he can defeat you. Dracula Mihawk, suffering from success. Problems, stress, pain, me. Problems, stress, pain, me, One Piece. Kuma's backstory. Time traveler eats a jelly donut. The timeline is real. Will your selling go? To end this war. Life or death? Expectation. Reality. What the you been doing, stuff? One eternity later. Who are you? Stuff. Zoro couldn't tell a pickup line. How about we get lost together? Chopper. Usopp. Zoro. Sanji. Luffy, best cosplay ever. Before time skip. After time skip. One Piece. Real life.